You are so loyal. No, you're not. No, you're not. But there are so many of them. I have some of them who live in this UK. You don't want to be in their shoes. Miserable, horrible things. That's what I call them. Because you see them, they've been here. Some of them, they are in their 50s, 60s. Now I shock you. They are not hungry. But the only thing that is actually, disgracing them is their selfishness and their greed. They took them out of Nigeria, but they didn't take Nigeria out of them. Some of them have paid their mortgages. They don't even have children they are feeding or caring for anymore. They are fine. But something still tells them that they could collect $200, £200, £100 from these rogues from Nigeria whenever they come here. And then hopefully maybe they can go back to Nigeria and meet them and get contracts. Yeah, I can go to Nigeria and meet Honorable. For somebody where they live for UK. Honorable. You don't hear Honorable is coming. Honorable, anything. We just road construction, we just supply. I can do anything. Honorable, we sing in the UK. There's nothing here. People who have been in the UK for 30, 40 years, they are not hungry. But you see them on social media, miserable humans. All because of peanut crumbs, something just to make them feel like they can take anything free, get something like, they fantasized it for so long, like, I know one senator. And now my friend, every time he comes to the UK like this, now they deal with him. What thing do they do with him? Carry and go. Let's go back to Wike before we take another one, though. So yeah, Wike then went to that channels after leaving the Abuja people. So he went to channels to go and remind everybody that coalition, they are just liars, ignore them. I was like, hey, there's something obsessive about this kind of like possibility of Tinubu being kicked out that is so more pronounced among these guys than even the oppositions themselves. Yeah, Wike has done three press, what do they call that now? Like his press chat, media chat is done 3. He has appeared on channels twice just in the last 3 months. For the 3rd time, he was there last night. In fact, he was talking about Babachir Lawal. He said Babachir Lawal was doing everything to support Tinubu because he thought Tinubu would pick him as vice president. Then Tinubu went on to go and pick Shetima. Listen, here on channels last night.
Mounting economic pressure, and a lot of people, especially in the opposition, would think that this government is not doing enough. I heard a few days ago, Babachir Lawal, former secretary of the government of the Federation, who says that the country is on a very dangerous path and we need to be careful. And he said a few things about the president and his approach. Part of what he says is that the president is unapproachable. In fact, he called him arrogant, one of those things which I thought might be very strong words. And a lot of Nigerians would think maybe this government is unapproachable. Maybe this government does not even know what the average Nigerian people are facing. When you are in cabinet, do you people know what is going on in the country at all?
Sure, sometimes there are people I have had respect for until when events occur, you find out that you are just holding them in high esteem for nothing. When I was the governor, I used to think that people like Babachir Lawal, people you should have respect for, until when I started observing things that I never knew, that it's not a man you can really take for his words. I had the interview, I watched the interview, and the unpalatable words he used against Mr. President. How he said that Mr. President is full of himself. It's really unfortunate. This is a country. A man would come out in national television not to criticize genuinely what Mr. President has done wrong, but to abuse Mr. President simply because he had had a relationship with Mr. President, simply because he has had opportunity to eat with Mr. President before. That has given him the latitude to come out on national television to say a president of a country is full of himself. He doesn't call him President Bola. You know, if you have a problem with Mr. President before he became a president, there's nothing wrong in you finding a way to sort that problem. Take for example, when Mr. President chose the vice presidential candidate, today the vice president of the country, I was one of those that Babachir visited. He came to my house in Port Harcourt, in particular, Ada George. He came with one of the former speakers of the House of Representatives. What was his anger? His anger was that he thought that Mr. President would have chosen him as the vice presidential candidate. Having not done that, heaven will have to let loose.
So his anger is about...
It is certainly that. Let me tell you.
So that's what he told you. He wanted to become vice president.
But it was very clear. You don't need to be clear to you. It was very clear. I mean, we were not kids. I mean, even a kid who's intelligent will know where your anger is. The way you are speaking is very obvious. That is not enough. When you say Mr. President is unapproachable, government is not approachable. What do you call government? I'm a minister in charge of Federal Capital Territory. Mr. Azar is a minister in charge of Interior. Mrs. O is a minister in charge of Trade, Investment and Industry. Must everybody reach Mr. President? Is that the way government runs? If everybody in this country, you will not reach out to the ministers, you will not reach out to special advisors, you just want to reach out to Mr. President. How many people can Mr. President say at a time? I'm a minister. Have you made any way, if you have a problem as regards to the administration of activities in FCT, to try to reach out to the FCT minister, and he was not able to reach out to you? If he's not always on seat, he's always traveling. So when you say government is unapproachable,
is this government approachable?
Of course.
Is this government conscious of what is going on in the country?
Like what?
The economic situation of the country.
That is the problem we have always. For example, in 2015, when we had an election,
mounting economic pressure and the
the only area where you're going to have where a Wike's 100% attention is when you are talking about opposition. But if you want to talk about the state of things in the country, no, he's going to disagree with you. What is going on? Mr. President is doing everything to make sure everything is fine. So what is that? No. You see, people wanted to, and then it would just go on. No, like that. So the statement of Wike was like, oh, Babachir Lawal is angry. I know why he's angry. He's angry because Tinubu did not choose him as a vice president. He came to my house when Tinubu chose Shetima, and he was angry. Wike get mad, you. So when he was probed further that So did Babachir Lawal tell you that he wanted to be vice president? He said, no, you don't. We are not children. We are not children. We all know what the anger. I just know that he wanted to be vice president. That's why he's angry. No, Babachir Lawal has always been very public about why he's angry with Tinubu, Muslim tickets. He said he was so privy to the pressure and the condition given to him by the Arewa Fulani political class. And that was that if he wanted their support, he would need to choose a Muslim. And he, Babachir Lawal, coming from the Christian majority of the northern part of Nigeria, it felt like his constituency, which is the Christendom or so, they have been completely neglected, despite the role he played in hoping that a leadership that is going to prioritize security this time without using religion and not what have you to cover terrorists would emerge. So he felt disappointed. He was publicly about it. He said he was against the Muslim ticket for this reason. But with the Wike said it's because he wanted to be vice president. Yeah. Let's hear from Mama Echo. She's on the line. Hello.
My good general.
Ma.
The general of Potito Tokoro.
Oh.
Awano.
How are you, Ma?
I am fine.
Very well. So you are joining us this morning again.
Yes, so.
Now let's do it. Go on, Ma.
Now I want to start with those who are enjoying $200 to pervert justice. Oh my God. You are a king. And some of you are queen. Some are originally ordained as prince and princess. That is why what Papa God ordained you from. When you were formed in your mother's womb, that is your original identity. But those who looted your glory and your destiny, they now turn to boy. I weep for you.
Some will say there's spit on them.
For you.
I pour spit on you too, they say.
But I want to tell you this morning, as you hear my voice, that your Maker is ready to restore you back to your original glory. But it's going to be on a condition. On a condition that you do a U-turn and come and join force with Mama H.O. and her children to build a new Nigeria for her children. If you can do this, I can guarantee you that ìgbẹ̀yìn ayé kò ní dàbí ti Sọ́ọ̀lì.
Right.
The end of your life, you will enjoy it in fullness. And all of you that gave birth to Abisonu, you will recover those you Abisonu and take them back to your land
as well.
Of origin. Because if you don't do it, ìgbẹ̀yìn ayé ẹ máa korò. Ó máa korò ju bitter leaf lọ. It will be bitter as bitter cola. And all your children, your grandchildren, tó wà níbí báyìí, wọ́n máa sọnù láíláí pátápátá.
Àṣẹ.
But you see, Elédùmarè tó dá yín, tó dẹ̀ ń dá àwọn ọmọ yìí tí wọ́n fún yín yìí, àti àwọn grandchildren yìí. He wants to give all of us, including me, a second chance. And the second chance is for all of us to enjoy our last opportunity here on earth and make heaven gallantly. Because right now, we're not going to make heaven gallantly if we don't do a U-turn. Hellfire and everybody, including me, but don't make a U-turn. Because the truth
is, when it is still when there is still chance.
Because the truth is this: African continent is originally designed to be the greatest continent on earth.
Yeah.
And everything to make it great is already given to us. And for your information, yourself, myself, and every one of us that go through the sea or through the air to come to this their side, we are all voluntary slaves. Yes, voluntary slaves ni gbogbo wa. Why did I say so? Àwọn tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ wá mú ní Africa, by force ni wọ́n fi mú wa wá. I can classify those ones as involuntary slaves. Kí ni wọ́n dẹ̀ mú wa wá ṣe ń bí báyìí? Ṣèbí wọ́n mú wa wá ṣiṣẹ́ ni? Yes or no?
Yes.
Èmi àti yín kí la wá ṣe ń bí báyìí? Ṣèbí iṣẹ́ la wá ṣe ń bí báyìí? The difference between those ones, yes, the difference between those ones and us is that our own ẹsẹ̀ wa la fi kó ẹrù wa. Tádẹ̀ ní gíyẹ́gíyẹ́gíyẹ́. We are going to the greener pasture. Kí lè wá sọ òye kan òye gbogbo yín. Wọ́n fi Áfíríkà ṣe bó ṣe rí yìí. Wọ́n lọ́wọ́ sí i. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn so that me and you that come here to continue to work for them, to maintain their country while our own is being destroyed. Yes, no. Ẹ wá máa bí ọ̀rọ̀ wa ṣe jẹ́. Our case is like any, you are in a big ocean of water and soap is entering your eyes. And what does that mean? God has blessed us with every resources on earth. Every resources. Every raw material. Ó dẹ̀ tó wá fún wa ní brain. It is only turning those raw materials to product. That is our problem. Those that now know how to turn the raw material to product, they cause insecurity. They now come in and steal it. And come and use it to produce iPhone for you and me. To use it to produce shoes, designer bag, style clothes, anything. Then we will now use our money to jínílé àti wá fi rà rí pé àwa ló gọ̀. Rí pé bí gbogbo wa ṣe gọ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ wa tó dàbí obìnrin tó dẹ̀ ké sí ọkọ ẹ̀. Ebi máa ń pa àwọn ọmọ. Ebi máa ń pa àwọn ọmọ. Ọkọ wa ní òkè gba owó lọ sọ́jà, go and buy things and come and cook. She collected the money. She went to the market. She now bought everything. Ó dẹ̀ ń wá, ó gbé sílẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ ń jókòó. Nobody is cooking it. Everybody are still crying ebi ń pa wá. Ọ̀rọ̀ wa nìyẹn. God gave us everything. Use it to do that you are praying for every day. No, àwọn pásítọ̀ olóṣì tí ò ní dáa fún wọn. Àwọn dàbíjì ò tí wọ́n ti bàjẹ́. Ẹ̀wọ̀n tí wọ́n pẹ̀lú ọmọ. They now turn us to prayer warrior. They now set hope for us. The small money when we collect, they go collect from our hands. Yes, they will not tell us that, look, what you are praying for, God has given it to you. Go and turn the raw material to produce. No. So, all of us, including you, we have to change all this mentality. And I am begging all of you that General Potito that give you a title, Ronuku Ejo Ebenimo Beyi. We can change that title to a new one. Come and work with me. and let's give
Very
ourselves
true.
a good.
That is some deep, thoughtful presentation. That's what you just gave us there. All of us, you said.
Yeah,
Thank you
so
very much.
including me.
Thank you, ma.
A new Nigeria is possible. In fact, Maye Group,
Ma?
I want to ask you for one favor.